Wholesalers, what's going on? Have you guys been struggling to sell your deals really fast in 2025? Buyers not responding to you? Do you have a deal and you're like, man, I thought this was a deal, but I just haven't been able to move it? So right now, I've been dispoing properties for the last 7 years. I've been doing deals, and I want to know the best way. Personally, I want to know if there's anything new that's happened that's going to increase the amount of deals that I can dispo quicker, or if there's better ways to do it in 2025. So if you're struggling, or if you just want to know, like me, what are the best ways to go and dispo your deals in 2025, I got a video for you, and I can promise you by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to go about dispoing your deals. Like, there's a little bit time left in the year, but in 2025. So let's dive right in, guys. These are the 3 benefits, the reasons why you should listen to this live. I know everyone's busy, so I'm going to give you the information quickly so it doesn't waste your time. So we're going to learn the best practices in 2025 going forward. We're going to discover some new AI tools. I've been networking with a lot of people that are really good in the software industry and really good in the space of AI tools. I don't know much about it, but I have networked with people that do, and they're doing some crazy things. So we're going to dive into that. And then on 3, we're going to give you some actionable steps so you can sell your deals faster. Because I have a couple deals I need to dispo right now. So I'm doing the traditional method that I teach and I've learned, and I'm also going to explore additional methods that are new. They're brand new, right? So I got to dive in. I'm going to tell you what I learned. But let's dive right into exactly how to dispo your deals now, right? The traditional way and the new ways that are coming. Okay. So let's dive in. So I prepared this all for you guys because I love you guys. All right. So these are the ways to dispo deals in 2025. There's still the traditional ways, right? So we're going to talk about the traditional ways right now. Then we're going to dive into some of the online platforms that are new that maybe you don't know about, and then the new opportunities. So first, let's dive into the traditional methods. Okay. So I'm assuming a lot of you know, got my wrong, I had it on the eraser. Okay. So here we go. So I know a lot of you guys know about buyers lists. Now, buyers list is where you get a bunch of buyers on a list where you buy it from someone, or you pull it from like a software service, and you pull them and then you email them, right? You just email blast them, you text blast them. You're trying to get a hold of everybody, right? And I just don't that's like tried and people do it. And I just don't think like that's the most efficient, effective way to do it, because there's so many emails going out. There's so much stuff. Like, buyers aren't looking at all your deals. So even if you have a great deal, just relying on a buyer's list, not going to cut it. Yes, a lot of people use it. I'm not saying it's bad, but if that's the only thing you're doing to dispo your deals, I would say there's better ways. But anyway, so you have your buyer's list. That's a traditional way. Facebook groups. Now, this is something that I use a lot, especially in the markets I'm at, because I know that the investors that want to buy deals, they're actively looking at deals. Now, there are wholesalers that go on there, and it's okay if you know how to vet and get rid of the wholesaler, or use the wholesaler to help you dispo the deal. But anyway, Facebook groups are good because you can post your deal. And again, people that are active are commenting, hey, let me look at it. So it's just a great way to work with someone that's actively in the business, versus on a buyer's list. You don't know the last time they've done a deal, or if you're just wasting your time, or they are active. They just don't look at their emails because they're getting blasted. Okay. And then working with your top buyers. Obviously, that's like the A-list buyers. These are the people that answer your calls, that you've done multiple deals with, where you can call, whether you have a deal locked up or not, under contract, you can call and you can ask for, hey, where would you be on this deal? I'm negotiating it. And that's what we teach a lot in the painless flipping method is like when I coach is, hey, you want to have like 3 to 5, if more if you can, but 3 to 5 core solid buyers, so you can ask them for feedback. Because a lot of time we don't know as wholesalers, like if it's a deal, especially like some neighborhoods that the comps are really hard to come by. Even if it's like in a major metro, it can be very difficult if like the property is very unique. So having a buyer that's actively buying and will pay you, right? No, they know what they want to buy, knowing what they'll say quickly without even having to lock it up all the time is very, very important. Okay. So if you guys don't have those top relationships with cash buyers, I think that's the most important thing you can have. Okay. So those are the traditional ways. Now there's a lot of other traditional ways, but those are the ones I mainly use you got the buyers list, you got the Facebook groups, and you have your top buyers, and you can get those from softwares. Okay. Online, or you can buy them from people. I've bought a lot of my lists from, other wholesalers and grown mine. I actually have a cash buyers list that's over like 1.3 million buyers. Now they're not all people I know. That's the problem with buyers lists, is you just don't know all of them. So you don't know if they're active, but having a buyers list is good. It's good, right? Online platforms. So this is something that's taken off over the last couple of years that maybe some of you don't know about. The MLS is a great place. I would say that's the best buyers list. If you can get your properties on the MLS, and a lot of people mistake like you putting a property on the MLS, that means you're doing an innovation. So you can use the MLS to sell your deals to cash buyers. You don't have, novation is when you sell to someone that has traditional financing and you're basically listing it in the seller's behalf with an attorney in fact, a power of attorney, whatever. But you can still list your properties on the MLS and find a cash buyer and assign it to them. I do it. Okay. The next platforms. Now I'm not going to lie, I don't really use these that much, but they do exist. I'm sure some people do. Zillow, Facebook, and Craigslist. I don't put my deals really on Facebook Marketplace. I don't really think cash buyers really go on there, or Craigslist. I could be wrong. It just depends on the market you're at. I know in Utah, they don't really use Craigslist. They use something called KSL. There's Zillow as well. Anyway, so that's online platforms. Now, this is what's been happening a lot over the last couple of years, is there's marketplaces for real estate investors where you can put your deals. Okay, I have my own marketplace that I partnered with a company that allows me to have my own marketplace. I can put my own deals and investors can look at it. There's a lot of it that have popped up. We obviously know that there's Investor Lift, there's these other services where you can look at deals. But the question is, are buyers actively on there looking for deals? That's the tough thing. You don't know. It depends on the market, depends on the buyer. So if you're just going to rely on a marketplace for someone to buy your deal, I would say that's not the best strategy. You want to be proactive. You want to be actively trying to find people. And I would say leverage platforms to help you sell deals, but don't just rely on a platform, because if that's all you're doing, it's not very efficient, effective. But if you can get deals on the MLS, awesome. There's agents that will list it for you depending on the contract that you sign with the seller. You can put it on there. My paperwork that I sign with sellers allows me to market the properties on the MLS. And again, if you want to do an innovation, you have to have them sign it. Okay. So what new opportunities are out there? That's probably what everybody wants to know. What are the new ways to dispo your deals, right? Like in 2025, AI is coming out hot. All right. So let me tell you about my experience with AI and dispo. I've been seeing quite a few platforms that are like, it will allow you to use AI to send out your deals. And then when buyers text back, it will use the AI bot to respond. And if you give it all the details, it will tell when people have questions, it will respond. I've been talking to this guy recently. His name's Gerald. He's actually built hold on. I have my talk to text on my computer. Anyway, so he's told me there's a thing called AI voice where you can program the bot and tell it how to respond to cash buyers that call in. Now, I haven't used his service and I haven't explored AI dispo yet, but that is my goal in the next couple days, weeks, is to check out how AI is impacting the wholesaling space, right? Is it enabling me to dispo my deals faster? I'm sure a lot of you guys have that question too. Is AI dispo legit? Is not even dispo, but is acquisitions legit? Can you actually do that? Yeah, Chris Williams says, I work on the dispo side. That would be huge. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So if you guys are interested in finding out how AI software works, I talked to a guy and he's like, hey, you can pay, $3,000 for the bot, for the setup, and then the bot's like blah, blah, blah. And for me, and I'm like most of you guys, I'm like, well, I don't know if I want to pay that money if I don't know if it works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leverage my ability to network. I'm going to leverage the community. And the more that you guys engage, I'm going to say, hey, all these people want to see how these AI software tools work. So if any of you guys are interested, please subscribe. Let's show that the guys I'm talking to that do the AI dispo and have that software, let's show them that you guys are interested. So if it works, I can tell you guys about it. Okay. Because I'm not going to be recommending something to you guys if it's stupid, if it doesn't work. Okay. So my goal is to start testing AI dispo and dispoing deals. So again, if you guys comment, say, hey, that's cool. Let me know how it goes, or like this video so I can basically show this to everybody and say, hey, AI guys, let me try out your software. I'm not going to buy it. I want to try it. Maybe I'll have to buy it, but it might be worth it. I'll just buy it. Who knows? Anyway, guys, if you guys found this information interesting, join my free Facebook group. I drop information like this every day, every week. We do a free training every week. Tomorrow, I'm giving away my daily work routine, which I use to plan out my day. I'd say the biggest issue that wholesalers have when they first start is they're not tracking their data and they don't know what actions to take every day. So they don't feel confident. Tomorrow on my weekly training in my Facebook group, that's where we have it, is in the Facebook group. I'm going to be giving away my daily routine. So I'm going to show you exactly I'm going to give you the PDF, the worksheet that you can print off. I'm going to show you exactly what I do every day so you can mirror it and start taking action and being confident. Okay. So if you want to be a part of that training tomorrow, if you want to join the group, all you have to do is go to my Facebook group that's called Painless Flipping, Wholesaling Real Estate Simplified. If you can't find that for some reason, just comment wherever you're watching this and say, I'm in, Nate. I'm in. Let me get into that training. I want to know more. Just comment I'm in, and I'll send you the link to the Facebook group, okay? And to the training so you don't miss out. So that's pretty much, we got Chris Williams saying I'm in. Awesome, man. DM me, Chris, and I'll send you the link. I think you might even be a member of the Facebook group anyway. But hey, guys, this has been the training on why we did all this is because if you're struggling, and guys, what I like to do at the very end of these calls is just do a minute recap, right? So if you just jumped in here and you don't know what's going on, I'm just going to go over it super fast. Since we just did it in about 10 minutes, I'm going to do it in about a minute. So guys, wholesalers, if you're struggling to sell your deals faster, if you just want to know what's happening in 2025 to dispo your deals faster, I got you. This is what we're going to be going over today. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to wholesale your deals faster in 2025 going forward and what technologies are coming out new that I'm exploring that I'm going to tell you about. Okay. So 3 reasons to listen to this is we're going to learn the best dispo practices in 2025. We're not only going to do that, we're going to discover new AI tools and what I'm diving into and exploring, and you're going to get actionable insights to wholesale your deals faster. Okay. So that's what you're going to get. Those are the 3 benefits of listening. Let's dive right in. So the ways the dispo deals in 2025, we always have the tried and true, the traditional ways. Okay. That's buyers lists. Let me get a new color going actually. Okay. So those are buyers lists. Those are lists that you have and you're like, hey, everybody, this is the deal I have. And you're just blasting. You don't know who's going to respond. You're not cool with anybody on the list. Maybe you are, but you're just blasting everybody. Now, if you just do that, if that's the only thing you do, don't recommend that's the only thing you do. I would recommend you do more than that. Okay. Then you have Facebook groups. Facebook groups are great. They're the traditional way. Why are they good? Because those are people that are investors that are actively on those groups and they're looking for deals. So you know that like, hey, if I put this deal, there's people that are responding. They must be actively looking for deals, or sometimes there's wholesalers, but I've used wholesalers to wholesale my deals too. It's not like you don't work with them. You just got to vet them and make sure they're good. And then you have your top A buyers, your A+ buyers. Those are the people you've built relationships with that you can call. Even if you don't have a deal under contract, you can call and say, hey, can you help me out? Can you help me let me know what you would pay for this? I'm negotiating with the seller. I don't know what exactly I need to be at, and it's kind of tight. A+ buyers are really big for helping you do more deals. If you just lock up deals and you just try to get lucky, you're losing out on a lot because a lot of people aren't willing to go low enough until after you work them a little bit. Not saying you get them at a high price and you're trying to beat them up, but it does take some time. That's just real estate. Okay. So you want to have A+ buyers. Those are your traditional ways. Online platforms have come out really big in 2020, this year, 2024, 2023, like previously. Online platforms. Wholesalers, if you do not know how to list deals on the MLS right now, you're missing out. You need to be able to list to find cash buyers and to do novations. All right. The MLS is the best cash buyers list, period. Okay. It's the best buyers list. Some people like to use Zillow, Facebook, and Craigslist to do the marketplaces, to do Craigslist, all that stuff. I've never got into doing Zillow or Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist. That has not been a big way to sell my deals in the market that I focus in. Sometimes it just depends where you live. Some people like to use those platforms. And we all know, well, a lot of people don't know, but in 2023, 2024, big push for marketplaces for investors. Okay. I actually have my own marketplace where I post deals and investors can go on and look at them. The only issue is how active are investors on there? You really don't know because, they could be checking every day or they could never check it. So marketplaces are good, but if that's all you're relying on, I wouldn't do that. You got to rely on more. Okay. So that is the online platforms that that you can pop in and wholesale your deals. What are the new opportunities that are coming to us in 2025? This is what I'm exploring. I would be lying to you guys if I said, hey, I know exactly all the technologies that are out there in 2025 that are for Dispo. I'm exploring them right now, okay? Because I'm used to the traditional and the online platforms, but AI is taking over. Get used to it. It's basically taking over all the jobs that are just, it's probably going to take over a lot. Okay. So if you're not good at like having conversations and connecting with people and actually like building those relationships outside of like just text, like you need to work on that. All right. I'm just telling you, because text and talking over all this, like I would say text, dude, it's going to be hard to know if you're talking to an AI or not. Okay. Unless they like regulate it somehow. But AI Dispo, what does that look like? I've talked to a guy named Gerald. I've talked to a couple people that have AI Dispo platforms where they have bots that they've programmed to, you give them the information and people can text and they'll respond the answers to people have. Not only that, but they have AI voice. It's not even AI text anymore. They have AI voice, which enables people to AI to talk, like to have conversations, right? So a buyer can call in and the AI voice will respond. That's coming out, right? And it's actually already here, but it's about to blow up, right? So I am diving into these methods to learn if these are the best way, like if these are going to be awesome or not, like if this is going to be something I should recommend to you guys. So stay tuned. I'm going to be giving you guys more information on the AI tools that are available to Dispo your deals, and not only to Dispo, but acquisitions. They're coming out pretty much for every part of the job. So I'll test that. So that was a quick recap, guys. If you find this information helpful, please like this video so we can get it in front of more people. And one thing I would ask you guys is, if you like this stuff, join my free Facebook group. I got a free training tomorrow where I'm going to be going on my daily routine, over my daily work routine. A lot of people struggle to know what actions to take as wholesalers, and they get distracted and discouraged because they don't see results immediately. These are the ways to success as a wholesaler. Okay. You need to track. Tracking is key. If you don't know what you're doing every day, you're in trouble. You're going to give up. I'm not going to say everybody's going to give up, but you're going to struggle because you're going to be like, this doesn't work. But if you track your actions, it's going to make this way, way easier. So track your actions, and it's going to be made really easy with my daily routine. So if you guys find this helpful, please like this video. And if you want to come to the free training tomorrow where I'm giving away my free daily routine, all you got to do is comment on this video and just say I'm in, and I'm going to make sure that you get an invite to the training tomorrow, or just join the Facebook group. I'm going to let you in today. All right. But maybe just say I'm in, just so I know you saw this and it's cool to see who's interacting. So guys, again, hope this is extremely helpful. Let's dispo more deals. Dispositions is a huge thing, right? Like if you guys aren't able to dispo your deals or sell them quickly and you don't know if it was a good deal or not, like that's a huge problem that you need to get solved. And that's basically what I do is I train people on how to make sure they have a deal or not, and how to know and find the right buyers to give them feedback, because feedback is what we want, right? We want to know why it's a deal and why it's not a deal. So I appreciate everybody. I got some questions coming through in here. So I missed the Zoom. How can I see the replay? Hey, so Troy, this is actually live. So once the live's over, you can rewatch it. You can watch the whole thing. And come to the training tomorrow, Troy. Appreciate you being a part of this. Thanks. We have Chris Williams in Instagram says, what does he say? This is a ton of sauce. Hey, appreciate it. I like giving out the sauce. Okay. There's nothing to hold back, guys. We're all on the same journey. We're all trying to do more deals. And if I can help you guys get there, I'd love to do that. All right. Or if we could do deals together, I'd love that too. Let's make some money. Let's see if there's any other questions that came through. Any other questions? Anybody? I'm about to wrap up in like 1 minute. So drop in your questions. And if you just like this and you're grateful, if you found this useful, liking this and hearting this and doing whatever you can so the algorithm can say, hey, this is good information. Let's get it in front of more people. That's the greatest gift you guys can give me. So like this video. Let's get it in front of more people. Let's get more people to the training so I can hook them up with that list. And I'm going to be dropping nuggets like this every day, guys, especially in my group. Have a good one, everybody. Don't see any more questions come through. Love you guys. Have a great day. Let's do some work. See you.